Getting to the San Juan Islands from the South Sound typically involves a freeway slog through Tacoma, Seattle, and Everett to finally reach the ferry terminal in Anacortes. But what if you take the other way around, driving up Highway 101 on the Olympic Peninsula to catch a passenger-only ferry at Port Townsend? It's a 2-hour drive from Olympia to Port Townsend, compared to 2.5 hours to reach Anacortes. And the drive is through some of Western Washington's most beautiful scenery, bordering Hood Canal and the Olympic National Forest. Enjoy the drive, and if you need, stop for a coffee or snack in one of the small towns along the quiet 2-lane highway. Once in Port Townsend, you'll meet up with the Puget Sound Express boats at the Point Hudson Marina.
The San Juan Island is a pretty big hub for whale watching. We have to find the whales that we want to look at today, and obviously with fog in the area, it makes it a little bit more challenging. Yesterday, we didn't even get off of the Port Townsend area, and we had killer whales 5 minutes into the trip with this fog. That doesn't always happen, but it will burn off at some point.
For Janice McKinstry, it's a chance to share with family and friends her love of nature and the open water.
My daughter is visiting from New Mexico, and I wanted to bring her out into the Salish Sea and the Puget Sound and get out of the desert mindset and get into the water mindset. I feel so good on water. I wake up and I want to share that with other people. So I want to be in open nature, and this is a way to meet other people in a really friendly environment and have all of this sacred land and water around us.
On the way to Friday Harbor, the sun broke through the fog and we retreated to stellar sea lions at Kings Rock and the cormorant breeding area on Minor Island.
There are some little ones in the group there. As we get into the island, if you've just joined us and you're staying in the island, thank you very much for coming aboard. Everybody else who will be joining back with us, we'll be leaving here at 1 o'clock.
Friday Harbor is made for tourists without their cars. Restaurants, shops, and hotels are all within a short walking distance from the marina. And if you plan ahead, spend the night in Friday Harbor or take a state ferry to the other islands and return to Port Townsend another day. For our afternoon sail, the sun was shining bright. I was thankful I'd brought sunscreen.
So I'm out here on a bucket list trip right now, actually. About 3 years ago, I found out I had cancer, and about a month ago, I had another surgery for it, and I decided time was short, time is fleeting, so I decided to make a list, and so I'm out here on one of my bucket list items to go whale watching today. I'm born and raised in the Midwest, so we don't have anything like this, and I mean, you grow up, see pictures and books and videos of these big, amazing animals, but I've always just wanted to see it. I guess at heart, I was a marine biologist stuck in the Midwest.
And then we saw them. First, a single male orca, then a humpback whale, followed by more than an hour watching 9 transient orcas and 5 humpback whales. Eventually turning away only because our trip had to end. We were back in Port Townsend before 5 o'clock, where everyone was still giddy about seeing the whales.
Great. Amazing. It was amazing. I would totally do that again.
I thought it was a wonderful tour.
Yes.
We've been on this one before. We've always seen whales and usually more than one type, which is good.
Bucket list?